What's up, everybody? It's Victor Jackson here. I'm an artist, a creative director, and the founder of Glam Rock Soul Entertainment Group. I've been working in entertainment now for over 20 years. I've been behind the scenes, I've been in front of the camera, and I thought it would be a really fun opportunity to take you all along on the ride of some of these exciting projects that I work on. If you don't know, I can tell you now. I have a show coming up on April 7th at 54 Below called April Showers. The name of the show is titled after a single that I released last year, and I wasn't really able to do as much with the storytelling last year. I was, if I'm being honest, completely overwhelmed. I had just some physical moments that were going on with me, and my body was really reminding me that I am A, not invincible, and B, I'm getting older, and there are just some different things that I need to do for myself to take care of my body. So after I released April Showers last year, I really did slow down, and I took the time to just spend with my family more and spend with my friends more and rest. And as the 2024 election rounded out and we ended up with the results that we ended up with, I just decided to take December and January as a hibernation. And in those moments of doing nothing, in those silent times, I was able to hear from God much more clearer, and to also connect with the people in my life in a much more present way. I think it's easy to inform your relationships based on how things have happened in the past. And when I speak of relationships, I'm not just talking about romantic, I'm talking about professional relationships, platonic relationships, relationships with your family. Like, it's so easy to get caught up in how things have gone in the past that you don't really make space for the new ways that you're showing up in life and that the people in your life are showing up. And so my time of hibernation really gave me an opportunity to do that, to find a new rhythm of life, to adjust my pace, and to look out on 2025 with fresh eyes. When I looked out on this year, I knew that I wanted to create a space where I could tell my story from this vantage point. I've told my story so much from the vantage point of my inner child, of my younger self, the college dropout, the bullied kid in high school, the PK and all those things. For anybody who doesn't know, PK is pastor's kid. But all the things and all the emotions that came along with that. But, there's been a lot of therapy, a lot of healing, a lot of rounding out, and a lot of self-actualization that has really helped me adjust my vision. And so I'm excited to jump back into a production and performance process that reflects where I am now and where we are in the world now. I was like, well, I could start a little YouTube series where I can let you into my process, starting with April Showers, and then take you with me throughout the years. I work on some other things as well. So much is changing around us on a daily basis, and it can be difficult sometimes to keep up. And recently, I've just been reminding myself that there's nothing for me to keep up with. There is only a rhythm for me to recognize and move and groove along with. And sometimes that BPM will slow down, sometimes it will speed up, but it is about establishing my own rhythm of life. And that rhythm is not just abstract, it is connected to my divine purpose. It is connected to the reason that I am here, for the reason that I was created, and for, the reason why I exist in this specific timeline. I'm excited to share April Showers with you all, but to also give you a peek into the process, putting together the set list, the rehearsals, the looks, the elements that make up the show, but also the experiences that inspire it. My first trip of the year was to New Zealand, and I hadn't been back to New Zealand since 2020. And I was in New Zealand in 2020 when I wrote the first draft of my TEDx talk, the one that I did at Morehouse College in 2021. And it was so full circle to be sitting back in New Zealand 5 years later, writing notes and drafting out the set list and things for April Showers. And I was so grateful. Like, I was literally overwhelmed with gratitude. Even, you know, with little fires everywhere all over the world, I was overwhelmed with gratitude. And in my meditation time, it dawned on me, and I was reminded, that we don't control when it rains. We can't control the weather. Our only decision is when will we run or will we dance in the rain? Like, we don't get to choose the weather. We don't get to choose a lot of the circumstances that surround us, but we do get to choose what we do in those moments. And so I'm excited to dance in the rain, both in this process and in this year going forward. So I'll be checking in with this diary. I'll be doing it weekly. I'm not sure what day or what time, but it's a process. And as I'm in process, I want to show that to you all. A lot of my career has been, keeping the process in the studio and then putting the performance out front. But now I want to invite you into the process. We're going to start with April Showers, and as other projects are coming up throughout the year, I'm excited to bring you along for those as well, to introduce you to some of my co-collaborators, to bring you into the spaces and places that these projects are happening in, and to also hopefully inspire you to push forward on your journey with a fresh perspective as well. So, welcome to these Glam Rock Soul Diaries, and stick around because it's a lot more to come.